Alright, I am testing out the tank I built. This tank is highly defensive. You can kind of just hang out in the tank and not get damaged. I haven't really fought too many people with it. It's pricey. It's 60 zonite. But you get what you pay for. Now in order to enter, obviously, it's a tank, so you gotta teleport through the floor. It's a little thick. I'm not sure it's gonna fit through the doorway. I'll fit through the doorway just fine. We're raiding a pirate cove. I think 4 lasers is perfect. You run out of fusing material, or maximum amount of items you can mix together pretty quickly when you're building a big tank like this. So I could have sacrificed some of my other pieces in order to do more lasers, but 4 lasers is fine. I mean, it takes a lot of juice anyways. For the video, I think I'll pop some of these. Oh, I can use this. I normally wouldn't use these, so I just let them recharge. But for the video, I will... Oh, I can't use it there. I have to use it with the actual menu. I mean, I've been playing this game for hours. I'm still not used to the controls. They're so awkward. I find them to be very awkward. This also does pretty well. I don't know how deep this gets, but it does pretty well in water. You can go pretty deep in water. If I lifted it even more, I can go even deeper in water. Look at that. This is off-road trucker shit. You can go deep in water because this thing is a metal cage. It is thick, it is heavy, and it just sinks to the bottom. One of the problems with Breath of the Wild and this game is the mob density is pretty low most of the time. It's kind of hard to find really dense levels where you can test stuff out. Oh, that looks like it gets deep. I am not sure I can cross it, but let's give it a shot. Nope. Cannot cross it. Abandon vehicle. Now, if I lifted it more, I could probably cross some pretty deep zones. It's already lifted a little bit, but I only lifted it enough to allow me to get into it with these little steel barrels. The steel barrels shouldn't break. The most vulnerable part is the laser head on the top. I was gonna do a pole to raise my laser head up more, but I figured that might actually make it more vulnerable. Now, it's made of solid metal. It's a tank. Makes it a bit slow, so this isn't your fastest moving thing. And impenetrable items like torches get in the way. Oh, there's some more enemies I can slaughter. I need a park button. Tink! You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me. I'm in a tank. I think there was one more up here. This is probably the worst place to demo the tank. But I guess, since this is the worst place to demo the tank, it was probably the right pick. To climb that fence like no one's business. See, and with this, I don't have to fight. I don't have to play the game anymore. I don't have to do any combat. Just build me my tank and then go in and the tank will do all the business. And the combat in this game is not great. It's not terrible. It's just also not great. Don't particularly enjoy it. So with this tank, I don't have to worry about the combat. I just come in here, clear it out, grab my loot. Now that'd be one downside of this tank, is getting loot, because you have to, you know, jump through the roof in order to get some loot. So it takes a little time consuming. It'd be cool if I can find a material that has a hole in it for the bottom. So that way, instead of, you know, popping out of the tank like this, I can pop out of a hole in the ground. A lot of people are doing a slit, I think, in the back. So the very back panel, you put a little slit in it so you can slide out. But I haven't done that. I want it to be fully protected. Not even a risk of someone hitting me. And I think I can use explosions, but I like the lasers a little bit better than the cannons, because the cannons take too much juice. You're just using juice like crazy with those cannons. And I think the lasers even do more damage. So I'm a fan of the laser. Now I haven't done this quest. It's supposed to put a health bar for the pirates, but it didn't put a health bar. I don't know if my tank can get up there, but let's try it. I obviously can't go there. So I have to maneuver it around. Oh yeah, maneuvered like a champ. Well, let's see if we can get two wheels on this. Okay, I'm gonna try to lift my tank over there. Fuck. Damn, that's deep. Hope I didn't lose any cannons. Any lasers. Oh, my lasers still look good. See, this is just super awkward to use this Ultra Hand. So you have to hit the L trigger in order to get it to this mode and do the tilting. But in order to move it forward and backwards, you have to undo the L and then use these arrows to pull it forward and to pull it backwards. And it is just hyper awkward to me as a control mechanic. It's just super awkward. Let's grab this back wheel so we can lift it higher. There we go. There we go. God damn it. And so that's why I keep falling off. So I'm trying to walk in order to move it directions versus using the thing, just because it's so awkward to use it. Walk back, lift it up. There we go. My tank made it. My tank can go everywhere. I haven't really played this game. I've just been building tanks and vehicles. Okay. I guess I gotta try something new for the first time. Can you build multiple vehicles? That is the question. Obviously it doesn't like me trying to climb that. Obviously there's probably a way in, but I don't need that. Let's build another vehicle. My little flyer. 9 Zonite flyer. Oh, yeah, you can build multiple vehicles. Let's see if I can park it on top of my tank. No. There we go. Now it's giving me the monster forces. What's up, guys? I'm in a tank. There's very little you can do to hurt me. Because I'm in a tank. You guys should come back next time you guys have a tank. Now they let you favorite these builds, which is awesome. But they should let you favorite items. Your most popular items. So that way whenever you just pin them to the top. So I use some items like Zonite like crazy, but it's always awkward to try to find the Zonite. Alright. Pirate ship taken care of. That's weird. Usually it goes inside. See, if I try to attach this guy, it won't let me. At least I don't think it will. It'll say too many items. So let's move my gyrocopter up here at the top. Cannot attach anymore. So let's just put it up there. Let it just sit up there. Grab some of these arrows. Only done one of the events. Black Boss Bokoblin Horn. Only done the Wind Temple. Kinda did it by mistake. It lets you climb all the way up to the top of the Wind Temple without talking to the dude, but you can't complete the Wind Temple unless you talk to whatever this little bird fucker is. And I made it all the way to the Wind Temple. I was trying to figure out these wind puzzles the whole time without actually having the wind guy that is required in order to actually do it. So I wasted like 4 hours thinking I was stupid and unable to do simple Zelda puzzles. But no, it was actually just the fact that it allows you to go there without your little helper buddy. Am I supposed to put this fire out? Nah, I don't think so. I think I'm just supposed to kill them all. Let's see if I can tank on out of here without having to lift it. Now the barrels on the tank, I guess I can explain everything in the tank. The metal container is to keep me protected. It should block from everything. I think it even blocks from explosions. So there's a couple bombs that didn't hit me. The barrels are just there to lift it enough so I can crawl underneath it and teleport in. And then obviously the lasers on the top are for killing people. That's all you need. Now, I'm not going to say it was easy to build. It is quite complicated to build for multiple reasons. When you're building this, you're going to want to build the metal box first. So you build the metal box like right here. So this metal box favorited, and it has the steering wheel inside of it. And I also favorited the metal poles, because I like these metal poles and they're hard to find. And then you add the wheels and favorite it with the wheels. I favorited one of these that I was just going to use to put stuff on, but it uses too many parts. There's 4 tires and 3 beams and then a steering wheel. So there's not a lot of stuff there. It uses too many parts. So I need to unfavorite this, because I'm not going to use it anymore. Where's the steering stick? There we go. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. I just bounced right on out. Can't contain me. I'm a tank. I am almost an amphibious tank. Oh no, oh no. It's getting too deep. It's getting too deep. No, I cleared it. You can just put another barrel. You'll have to sacrifice a couple pieces in order to double barrel, or you can get some poles, but you'll lose stability if it gets too high. There should be just one monster left. Somewhere. But in terms of driving around, it's super efficient. Obviously, I've gotten too far away. But I do need to do something, I don't know what it is yet, to make it so my lasers are less vulnerable. Instead of putting it in the front, I could put it... Oh, he's right there. Oh no, those are... Is that what I need? Did it respawn everybody? Holy shit, it just respawned everybody. Well, that's annoying, but I get to fight more. I like to trigger the thing, so it'll say that I'm fighting a group of enemies. Let me shoot one of these guys with my bow. Oh, not far enough. Let's use some wings. Any wings? There's some wings. Holy shit. Made him go way farther. There we go. Now it says monster forces. Just so I can get a little tally. I'm too thick to go up that way. I think I can go this way though. Tank on up. Definitely not the most elegant of creations. It does get the job done until you hit a torch. The dreaded, unbreakable, impenetrable torch. And I'm rolling. Big fat Terminator tank down. I wish there was a smaller version. I haven't been able to find a smaller version. At least one that has the same stability as this one. Obviously, you can forego protecting yourself, but then it's not a tank. You're just building a laser vehicle. Should fight a Lionel with this. So there's no way for me to sort. If I sort by most used, I've used a ton of these stupid zonite things. These power charges, but it never puts them in my most used. And it's hard to critique this game because it's significantly better than most other games, but they really did need to work on some of their UI and their combat. Over here. Easy, tank. Jeez. Uh-oh. Is the tank stuck? No. Tank don't get stuck. Except for unbreakable torches. Ugh. This is the worst part of the demo of the tank. I figured I saw pirates, so I might as well hop in a tank and take care of the pirates. There's obstacles everywhere. Actually, I'm not even sure I want to clear the pirates yet. I like coming here and killing pirates. I don't know if it'll reset it or if I can snipe some of them from over here, make them jump off the boat. Don't have the range to do this effectively, and they're not getting out of the boat. I'll fight them later. Let's cruise this beach a little. Do some bokoblin patrol. Wait. Oh, I need to cross. Is he gonna let me cross over here? We'll find out. Well, that looks like it gets way too deep to cross. guess I gotta try to cross right there. Let's hope I travel far enough. Now, this could turn into a freaking death trap. For which I can't get out of. I might have just turned into a death trap for which I can't get out of. A little home. Oh, there we go. One little spot I can get it out of it. I saw it. I saw it. Oh, come on. Come on, don't make me do anything fancy. It's gonna make me do something fancy. Give me my tank back. Oh. Give me my tank back. Don't solve all of the ice. The ice is strong enough to hold you and this tank. Alright, let's go to this point here. Patrol the beach. We're on beach patrol. With laser tank. So there's just not enough enemies. Which normally is a good thing. Because, you know, combat's not very great in this game. But whenever you got a laser tank and you're trying to find a bunch of enemies to kill, there's no real good spot. At least that I found. But I've had a blast trying to build these machines. I didn't think I would like it. I don't really like crafting. But the building just works so freaking cool in this game. I've actually enjoyed it. Are there really no enemies all the way to the end of this point? No way. There's gotta be. Somebody. Ew. Oh, there we go. That's a bunch of enemies. Kill this big boy and his entire family. I'm gonna kill all your children. Roll over them front ways. I'm gonna roll over them back ways. I got a tank. Yeah, throw your rocks. Oh, you want to see it again? All right, let's hit the juice. Kill these children. Cool rock throwing. It's like I went back in time with a tank, fighting these primitive creatures. They're just throwing rocks at my tank while I'm shooting with laser beams. It's kind of jacked up. All right, that's a lot of loot. I'll get me some loot. Maybe I get something new. Not sure there's any more enemies, but let's make it to the end. That is the end. What kind of sword is that? Oh, it's just a rock hammer. Where can we go? Maybe there's some enemies over this way? Nah, probably not. Where's good flat land? I mean, I guess I can explore Hyrule Field, but there's lightning there. We could do the desert, but the desert has those enemies that are strong to lasers. It'll take forever to clear it out. So it leaves, I guess I can go through this whole area. Actually, let's summit Death Mountain in a tank. Is that what I want to do? Summit Death Mountain in a tank? Well, let's do some snow exploration right here. Gonna have to build a whole new tank, which I normally wouldn't do, but you can dupe in this game, so I'm gonna dupe some of the materials to make that tank. Without it, I'd have to farm for a while, and it would not be worth building these tanks at all. They have updates to kill the dupe, but why would I want to kill the dupe? Then I have to do combat again. Why would I update my game? Oh, I'm cold. Let's put on a fire. Do I have a fire weapon? I don't. I don't know if that heats me up. I think it has to be the gem. It's really gonna be the last thing. Do I not have a red gem? Looks like I don't even have a red gem. Got a blue one, but not a red one. Awkward. Let's just fuse it with... one of these is fire. Let's fuse it with this. See if that heats me up. It does in fact heat me up. Alright. Let's get my tank. Do some snow patrol with the tank. Oh, I see some boys on horses over there. Should go on a raid. I haven't gone on a raid in this game yet. Apparently a bunch of townsfolk get together and then go bokoblin hunting. Get off those horses. Get off of those horses. Get the fuck out of my way, horse. There's a big hole over here. Oh, there's some. You guys didn't get permit to do some snow camping. No permits. Can't overpower a horse, though. The fuck is that flying thing? It's like a flying dragon over here. Oh, it's a fucking three-headed thing. I haven't fought one of these yet. It's probably gonna kill my tank and ruin all my fun. Again, with the awkward sorting. Seems like it's random sometimes. Don't target my lasers, dick. He's definitely targeting my lasers. I don't know if he can kill the lasers. Pretty sure he can kill the lasers. I can kill my whole freaking ship. Alright, alright. Dick. Once I figure out what I'm trying to do here. Let's load right to here. Get my tank back. I should have my materials back. Do some more snow patrolling. You can't fight certain monsters because he'll just evaporate your tank. They do a specific attack, I think, that automatically disables your tanks. So you have to fight those guys more fairly. I'll just equip snow gear. Took me, instead of playing the game, I focused on leveling up my fierce deity set. That took forever. Had to jump on those damn dragons 4 times for each dragon. That was a bit much. Put that on. There, you're snowed out. And let's build the tank. One of the things that will prevent Zelda from ever being one of my favorite games is you can't level up. The only reason to fight enemies is for materials. There's no experience, there's very little for role-playing. So for me, there's not much reason to play this game for more than the story. Once I'm done having fun in Zelda, then I'm done with the game. Which I guess might be a good thing, because then I don't go full Path of Exile, where I spend 4,000 hours on the game. I just play it while I'm having fun, and then once I'm no longer having fun, I stop playing it. Which is kind of Nintendo in its purest sense. But I would like to be able to have like a fucking Zelda skill tree or something. A little more reason to kill these guys than... Because right now, I have no reason to kill these guys. I don't need their loot, I don't need their supplies. There's absolutely no reason to kill them. Let's stay away from that. Where are we gonna go? Let's see what's right over here. Let's drop a pin so we can follow that pin. And if you got OCD, this is not the game for you. Trying to get these things level. Look at my barrels in the front. And then this one barrel in the back. Uneven. Drives me absolutely crazy. And building it took forever because I was just trying to line everything up perfectly. And it's a little difficult to line everything up perfectly. Oh, one of these boys. Let's go talk to this guy. Yeah, I helped you out. I killed the goblin instantly. Give me some loot. I haven't even done anything with the hieroglyphs. The conversations in this game are pretty brutal too. People say the same thing over and over and there's no conversation skip. It's super weird because they went... What the hell is that? Oh, that's the fairy. They went very lazy on a lot of their mechanics in this game. But obviously they put so much effort into making this game actually work. Being able to fuse absolutely everything. And yet, the dialogue trees are so bad. Oh, we got more flying boys. I haven't done jack for shrines either. So many shrines that are available to me to do. Mostly I've just been building stupid shit. That's another reason I kind of wanted to put this on a pole. I'd have to lose a laser beam and go 3 laser beams instead of 4. And 3 is a little low on damage. 4 is right about where I think it's a good mix between uptime and damage. If I put it on a pole, I'd have more height on the lasers. So I'd be able to shoot that dude from down here. I got him anyways. Let's see if there's any good loot. Since I'm out of batteries already, I might as well check the loot. And for the longest time, I didn't know you can get more batteries or none of that. I was thinking about putting a trampoline on top of that little mech that I built. A little tank I built. So that way you can jump on top of your tank and then jump on the trampoline to get some height if you ever needed height. But once I go about exploring the whole zone, it's going to be pretty rad to have that tank. I don't like that whenever you do specific things, your tank will vanish. It's a bit annoying.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land.
Did that? Okay, good. I was like, that better not have been one of the things that gets rid of my tank. Don't want to fight. I'll let my tank do it for me. I've already killed those guys. Might as well continue my quest to my red point. I don't even think I opened that treasure chest. I don't even remember what was in there, even if I did. Whatever's over here looks interesting. Little meadow in the middle of a frozen field. Fucking Korok seed. Might as well grab it so I don't have to run out here again. No Lionel out here. This seems like a perfect spot to put a Lionel. Alright. I wonder if my tank can make it all the way up this side range. Only one way to find out. Extreme. I'm a freaking extreme off-road. Let's do some off-road truckers here. Did not like it. Putting those barrels on really does improve its off-road abilities. But you can look maxed out on the weight all the way down at the bottom. I don't know how they calculate weight in this game, but if there's a way to calculate weight, this is a heavy tank. This ain't no little boy tank. This ain't your mama's tank. It's a thick tank. Okay, where was I heading? We'll put a little pin there. This tank does kind of go everywhere. It's perfect in snow, sand, regular field. Hyrule field kind of sucks though. There's lightning strikes everywhere. And this is fully metal, so you just get struck by lightning over and over and over again. And it seems like that whole area is nothing but lightning strikes. So I need to build like a wooden box that's the same thing. Or a stone. Make this exact same contraption but out of stone instead of metal. Won't be as heavy, it won't be as metal, and I won't like it as much, but at least I can run it in areas that has thunderstorms. Just cruising on snow patrol. See, I'm just... You can throw more enemies in this game. I guess I'm kind of glad they don't. But, you know, when I'm in my tank, they should throw more enemies out. Shooting the innocent wolves, running over their meat. I tried the spring suspension instead of the barrels. It was too wild. The barrels are much better. I was thinking of clever ways to get a little bit of height and use less items than the barrels. I couldn't really think of one. I'll worry about this shrine later. Oh, can I fight the... It's actually gonna shoot... I don't think it'll shoot the right spot. Oh, yeah, it's not gonna shoot him in the right spot. It's a bad spot to run out of juice. What are you gonna do to me? You can't even see me. What am I, stealth? That's cool, it puts the shrine on the map. Since I'm not doing the shrine now, I can do it later. And it actually shows it. Should have got closer to that other shrine so it would show it. I find this game is mostly fun if you avoid looking up stuff on the internet. Need help getting to my friend. Oh, that's a good stone platform. Oh, wait, what is that? Look at that guy. Oh, that is perfect size. I could probably make a smaller tank shell with this to make a tiny tank. One that'll barely fit my body. See what I do? Like, the only thing I mark on the map is good resource supplies. I'll put a little star here. That's where I find good supplies to build up a stone tank. We got that stone. They even have the control device. They probably just expect you to make a stone sled, but I'll make a stone tank out of that guy. I think that's the only time I've seen a stone slab this small. That's a tiny little stone slab. You have to load in and load out multiple times in order to get enough of these stone slabs. Wonder if there's a better spot to find those stone slabs at. That's probably the ultimate, because look how big this is. I can make a nice little narrow one. It's using one of these on the front, and 2 on the side, and then 1 on the roof. Make it a nice little narrow tank, so it'll only be this wide. Yeah, that'll be a much smaller, hopefully more nimble tank. For when you want to be a tank, but you also want to go places. Let's kill some foxes. Shoot these bitches. Shoot the wolves, but you won't shoot the foxes? Pretty fucked up. Long stream of nothing. Couple of wolves. Might as well jump out. Shoot some balloons. Oh, it's not a balloon shooter? Let's try that again. Thought it'd be a balloon shooter. My shield might break when I try it. Easy peasy. Well, you guys don't approach me. I got a tank. I don't know if you know that. Please tell me they're chasing me. Oh yeah. You dumbass wolves. Can you do this? You probably gonna regret chasing. Oh, they just vanished? No, guess not. They just kept running. Ooh. Hinox. I was gonna save it, but there's no point. I don't get my material. I can't save it. That's the big problem. If I save it right now, and then I load it, my freaking tank's gone. If I get close enough, I'll shoot him in the eyeball. See, if it was on a pole, you can get those eyeball shots even better. And easy. Tank eradicated him. The greatest of ease while I was in full protection. Not worried for a second. Roasted trout. Hinox horn. Damn, I can go for some roasted salmon right now. People complain about weapon durability. I don't even worry about it. I don't use weapons. I use tanks. I think this is the end of the road. Let's go explore real quick. Yep, end of the road. It'd take forever to get back. Oh yeah, look at that. I travel some distance. What if there's any way I can get my tank up? How high is that? Oh hell no, I ain't getting my tank up anywhere. Alright, let's show how I do the duping. You can't do it if you've upgraded your game. Yeah, I'm gonna try the tank up here and see how the tank performs going down the mountain. Start up there, I'm gonna roll down the mountain and do some patrolling down over this way. I like to dupe in these towers here. Right here. Wait, is that the one I wanted? No, I wanted that one. Give me a little double fan. I use 2 fans because you can't save a single fan on the thing. And this is why you don't want to update your game. It'll get rid of all the very handy duping. So I like to ride around on my tank, but I don't like to go farm for the materials right around on my tank. So with this, you can just glide, grab a handful of these, hit B and Y, and you're going to drop 5. But the trick, in order to get back to the Zonites, you have to grab one of them. So you drop them, then you take one. And when you take one, it puts your cursor back on the Zonite. If you don't take one, you have to try to search your Zonite through all these items. And it's very impractical. The shield, see how I didn't grab one? Now I'd have to try to find it. And there's no good way to sort. If I sort by most used, obviously it's my most used, but they're not there. Somehow the large Zonite's there, but the small Zonite aren't there. So there's really no good way. You can sort by type, and that's like the best way, because they're usually down at the very bottom. But then you have to scroll all the way through that menu. So what I do, if I don't grab a take, I'll drop down, and I'll grab a bunch that I've dropped. So that way when I go into my menu, it's the latest thing I've picked up. So if you can't get a grab, you just do a drop. But I'm not sure you can get this game in the older versions with this duping ability. Hell, I should have bought a whole brand new Zelda Switch, installed the game with the very first version without it being updated. Probably gonna sell for a lot. An extra $100 or something like that, just to have the old version of Zelda. There's other ways you can do the gliding method, but I like to do it in this hole because you just, it's nice, you're just stuck. Stuck right, and you can teleport right to it. Come on, jump up. That should be enough for another tank. Jesus. Yeah, that's enough for another tank. I don't know how long it would take to farm up 60 of those materials. I think that'd be like 2 different mines. So you're probably looking at 30 minutes maybe in order to get 60 zonite. Oh, damn, there's a fucking cliff there. Holy shit. I almost just went right off that cliff. Who knows where that goes down there. Kinda wanna... It looks like I gotta be an action star. Let's see if I can be an action star. Here we go. I'm gonna ramp it. And it's totally gonna work. Should have saved it before I bought this guy. Action star! You really had to land on the lasers. You fucking dick. Obviously it's top heavy. How many lasers did I lose? Lose 1 laser. Alright. Let us put on... Missing a laser. Let's just put on a bazooka. Why not? Why? Do I got a bazooka? I do in fact have a bazooka. Put on a single cannon. This is the flat side. I was trying to find the flat side. Want it right in there. Hopefully the lasers won't shoot the cannon. I think it's a little too front facing. Don't worry, I'll protect you. Did I protect you good? I mean, I blew the guy's frickin' head off. What up, bro? I need to find where the Yuga clan is. Just go in with the freaking tank and kill the entire Yuga clan. Give me some food. Shut up. Oh my god, you're gonna do the entire conversation over again? Is that a different 3-headed dragon or the same one? I think it's a different one. Shit, maybe the cannon is better than the lasers. I just don't want to use it on my battery. I made it down that mountain with no hassle at all. Let's go parkour. Kill some wolves. Let me charge up a bit. Apparently there's a set of gear that will allow you to use less batteries. I haven't found it yet. Oh, a bear. First time seeing a bear. Let's get some bear meat. Oh, damn. That's a tough bear. Let's see what the bear gave me. Yeah, I don't need to rearrange it. Oh, seared gourmet steak. I can go for some seared gourmet steak. Yeah, that's a really good tank. I love this tank. Now, when I make that stone platform, it's probably going to be even better in terms of maneuverability. But I don't know if it'll be better overall. This tank's pretty badass. I don't know how much speed I'm losing because of the weight. I don't think I'm losing that much speed. It is quite slow. This is not the fastest way to travel. But it is the most styling. Get fucking wrecked. Fuck you, Moose. I like to feel some level of personal attachment to the things I either do or build. And since I built this from scratch, I have a personal attachment to this tank. It's my tank. I built this tank. And that's way cooler than just getting pre-made vehicles on the ground. Can I climb this? I don't think I can climb this. Oh my lord, I fucking almost climbed it. Almost climbed it. I think I can climb it. I didn't think I could climb it at first, but after that presentation, after that little demo, I'm pretty sure I can climb it. Let's try this again. Spin, 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 flip, 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 spin. I flipped it one too many times. Let's do some off-road trucking. Off-road simulator. Here we go, here we go. Hit the speed. They come up at a slight angle. There we go. Off-road trucking. This is the ultimate off-road machine. Just came up, blew them up, rolled over their whole life, ruined their whole life just now. Threw their body parts everywhere. Can I go down that canyon? I don't think I've ever been down that canyon. Oh, that's going to be a perfect place for the tank. Let's go down the canyon. I'm going to lose all my cannons and laser beams. Hopefully I can get it to land on its legs instead of its top side. Oh, oh, oh. It's landing good. Oh my god, that is how you tank. That is how you tank. Wait, which direction do I want to go? Oh, it has a forgotten temple? I haven't fought one of these dudes. Is that hopefully it's not a lightning one. Actually, you probably won't even be able to hit me. He won't see me. Let's hold still. See if... Oh, is he dead? Oh, it actually got him. Now they drop rods, and I like the rods. Oh, it looks like his rod's pre-made, though. Yeah, it's a topaz rod. I got a weapon to toss. Yeah, let's toss this one. Do some tank patrol. That's a slow cruiser. This is a nice and chill cruiser. But if you want to get a little faster, you can use the small wheels. I think you can make a little motorcycle using those tiny stone tablets that I saw. I might try to make a tank motorcycle that's fast. Use a little stabilizer. But they use batteries way faster. Not that batteries matter when duping is still available. Whoops. Still hit so many wrong keys with the Switch controller. He's hiding. I mean, a smart man. I mean, you don't really want to fight a tank. Oh, he's really hiding. Being crafty. But I see you. Definitely something cool in there, but I can't get to it with... Well, maybe I can get to it with my tank. Lift the tank up there. Let's see if I can bring my tank into that zone. Wait. I don't think I... No, I can't. Not first. Okay. I guess I have to leave the tank. Switch the camera view inside. There we go. Just had to go in and out. I don't think I'll be able to lift it high enough to get up there. Maybe. But I'll come here back, whatever that is. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Very indecisive here. Because if I can get up there and it's like a mine and I can tank in a mine, that'd be pretty cool. Grab it by the back wheel. Got it to work. Actually, I'm just gonna pick it up. Oh, I lost something. Probably my lasers. Gotta grab it by the wheel. Hopefully it stays. Give it a little rotatey. Grab it by the wheel. See if I can lift this bad boy up there. No, I don't think it... It's definitely not gonna let me do it with this camera angle. Well, lost another gun. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Actually, I just totally missed where I had to go. I totally could have gotten it. I went too far. I was trying to lift it up over on that zone, I think. I couldn't see it with the camera angles. Oh, it actually let me keep them, usually. Oh, it's because I added the new one. Did I lose the head? I lost the head. Oh, no, it's still there. Only got 2 laser beams now. Let's go over this rock here. Like true 4-wheel driver. Handled. It's basically a Jeep commercial. See if I get the ground clearance to go right over this rock. Come on. Don't get stuck. I mean, it went the... What the hell was that? Oh, no, no! I got beat by the rock. Let go. My 4-wheel drive machine is a complete failure. Couldn't even go over that tiny little rock. Whoever built this tank is a dork. Doesn't know what they're doing. What the hell am I stuck on? What the hell is going on? Someone is exploding me with unseen attacks? I'm gonna finish explore. Oh, is this a cave I can go into? See, I'm gonna finish exploring this zone here, and that'll be the end of my tank demo. Well, can't fit in the cave. This is where that smaller one will come into handy. Hopefully didn't get rid of my head. Don't know how many more of those heads I got. The fuck? Why is there rocks rolling down? What the fuck is going on with this place? Come on. Oh, well, the camera will not allow me to see anything, so let's just crawl under my tank. Oh, that's why. That guy's still alive. Let's back on out of here, tank. Nope. I think my tank might be stuck. Stop throwing rocks at me, you fucking bully. Let my thing by. Ah, he ate a wheel? I don't think this is gonna work with only one wheel. You're an asshole. Anyone ever tell you that? There, now you opened your eye. Oh, and I missed like a chode. What kind of shield are you gonna give me? Alright, we need some maintenance here. See, I don't even know how that just happened. How I went through those menus to get there. It just happened. Sometimes the game just does things. Alright, we need a wheel. See? I hit X to drop and it didn't like it. I'm sure the tracks are going the same way. Nope. Yep. It gets pretty awkward because there's like a locked positions. So if you put it on straight, it'll be straight. And sometimes it's just weird. Like right now it looks like it's crooked, but as soon as I lock it in, as soon as it gets locked in, it's gonna lock in correctly. And snap that way. Now, it's nowhere near where it should be. So I'm too anal retentive to let it slide. It's not gonna impact its performance any, but you know, gotta have the wheel at least somewhat correct. There we go. Got that repaired. We need a new head. Oh no, not that. New head. How many heads do I got? Do I even got any head? 6. I need to go get me more heads. Might as well put this on. while it's down here. Oh, put it on backwards. Let's step it back a little bit. So normally I was putting it right on the tip. Let's put it one little notch back. There you go. See if that works well. Might as well pick up all these freaking berries everywhere. And the eyeballs. Hit a bomb on a bat. Now it looks all janky. On tank duty. Patrolling this canyon. Make sure it's safe for Hyrule. Yeah, screw you, rocks. Oh, my laser guided cannon's gonna kill this dude so good. Get fucked. Those rods already pre-built. Don't want no pre-built rods. Eat me some of this steak. Right here. Gotta get rid of that stupid, annoying "you're gonna die" sound. Bit of a tight squeeze, whatever's in there. Now I had a version of this tank that had a rod sticking out of the front, and I put a bunch of these lasers on a wheel. The lasers would spin in circles and shoot everything, and the lasers were real low to the ground. So I put the wheel underneath the rod that stuck out, so the wheel was just barely hovering above the ground as it spun around in circles to kill everything. That way it could hit regular bokoblins, because lasers would go over the regular bokoblin's head a lot of the time. This way it didn't go over the head. It was kind of cool, but the lasers kept getting hit on things and falling off, and it used too much energy to constantly shoot the laser, which is why this spinning head is great. It uses less energy, you're not constantly shooting your lasers. But it did a ton of AoE damage. If this game actually created a situation where you needed to hurt a lot of enemies, it would be pretty cool. But the biggest packs is like 10. Can't get a good old huge pack of enemies to do some pretty serious combat with. Need to increase my pack size. Monster density is way too low. wonder since Dolphin works pretty well, if anyone's gonna try to mod this to improve monster density. At some point, I'm gonna rip the game and play it on Dolphin. You know, so I can get at least 30 frames per second instead of the constant 20 that I get. And ideally, I'll be able to pump that up to 60 frames per second at 4K. Make Zelda a real game. Oh man, it is getting tight. Not too tight for my off-road tank. This rock ain't shit. Yeah, let's fucking get it. The lasers won't shoot that guy properly, so I can't even fight those guys in the tank. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Hit this four-wheel drive over this little rock ledge. I think I'm getting pretty close to being done with canyon duty. Gotta make sure the canyon clear for all the Hyrule folk. They can handle the rock guy. Oh no. Am I gonna run into a height problem? Am I gonna run into a height problem? Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. It can't do it. The question is, can I still drive it? Well, gotta have to switch the camera angle. Let's try this again. Ah, come on, come on. Nope. Fat boy tank. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. It's a bit top heavy, but I don't have a solution. Well, aside from those that thin stone that I found, don't really have a good solution to make it less top heavy. Because you need the lift. Well, the lift works very well for off-roading, as you've seen, but you also need the lift to be able to get in your tank. And lifting it and then having this big box on it makes it a bit top heavy. There's not too much I can do to prevent that, though. It's not ultra top heavy. Got a shrine in the canyon. Complete that later. A lot of times I'll do shrine days, where I go through and complete a bunch of shrines, put on a TV show. Been using Better Call Saul. It's a pretty good show to play while playing Zelda. You don't have to pay 100% attention. It's mostly dialogue driven, so you can listen to the dialogue. Oh, am I gonna be able to... Oh, I'm gonna climb my way out of here. Perfect little four-wheel drive section. This was a good demo of the tank. Wait. Do I loop around? Yeah, I loop around. Real good demo of the tank. I can loop around that way to get out that way. To go up to these highlands up here. Or I'm gonna go this way. Lake Illuminati. Let's check out a Lake Illuminati. We got some bokoblins to kill. I went through that whole canyon. There was one rock catalyst and a couple lightning dudes, but that's it. I think the lasers are triggering my rockets to explode. So they're just like exploding right in front of my face. Let's readjust it. Grab my cannon. Let's see what happens when we put the cannon on the top of the head. I'm gonna fall off. Well, that made it worse. See what kind of useless loot it's gonna give me. Guessing a cooked apple. Soldier's Claymore. It's all rotted. I'll go get me some better weapons down south. But down south, I mean underground. Where all the good weapons can be had. I can four-wheel drive over this. Four-wheel drive machine. It cannot be stopped. Best tank in the game. Until I make my tiny stone tank. What's that, a Kurok boy? Wants to be friends? Wants to go find his friends? I'm not a Kurok torturer. Well, there's another shrine. Do I have that one? Nope. Cruise around, identify. Oh. Look at that. We gotta... Let's put the shrine on the map first. Is this lake gonna be a shallow lake that I can drive through? Because that's always cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Off-roading beast. Oh, it's less shallow. It got very not so shallow. No. Let me out of my tank. Let me out of my tank. I'm gonna drown to death. Oh, I'm stuck in my tank. Oh, there we go. I might be too far in the water to pull it out. I have to re-ice it. Oh yeah, that's too far. Can you do it? Come on, poor tank. Sorry for putting you in the water. Don't rock. Ah. Good. Nothing broke. Kind of surprised nothing broke. Is it floating? I think it's floating. Need some tires. Got some crazy float on them. Navigate my big box through the trees. Gotta navigate my big old box through all this wood. Come on, trigger the shrine. It's hard to navigate through all this wood. There we go. These thorns don't mean nothing. Thorns don't mean nothing to the tank. Come on. Well, let's go try to fight the Lionel. That seems like a good spot to exit. Got about a 2-hour demo of my tank. I gotta run over this guy first. Fucking idiot. Nope, he's made of steel. We got any good supplies here? We got some wood, we got a hook. I can maybe use those hooks to make my car even more off-road. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Instead of using the barrels, use those hooks. I'll get so much lift. And if I get the smaller body, it'll be less topsy-turvy with that lift. Let's see if I can... I'm pretty sure Lionels have an attack that just instantly kills my tank. Let's find out. Yep. Instantly kills my tank. Come on. What spear did you use? Just a regular soldier's spear? Yeah, he killed my tank. That is the end of the demo. Hope you guys enjoyed the tank. I think it's a great tank. Alright, I went ahead and made a stone version of my tank. Using that thin platform that I talked about, made a little skinny tank. It can handle a little bit more in narrow corridors, but because of the narrow wheelbase, it tips over easier. Only reason I'd ever use this over the metal box one I made is because it's made of pure stone, therefore it cannot be struck by lightning. It looks a little smaller too, so it's kind of a little, almost more intimidating, I guess. But, it's about as good as the metal one. Just tips over a little bit more, so you can't quite off-road as much. But it's still just as much a unkillable tank as the other one. You can go into bokoblin camps and just wreck their lives. Unless they're sneaky and they hide under your wheel well. I could probably make it flip over right here. Oh no, it didn't tip over. Tip it over for a demo right here on the corner of this. Not only did it not tip over, you can break these with the cart, which is cool. There it goes. Just slightly less stable. And the more you gotta get out of your tank to flip your tank over, the worse your tank is. Of course, I could put a metal rod right in the core. Right down in the center, so whenever it tries to tip over on any of the sides, it catches it. At least I think it'll catch it. Might make it tumble instead of flip. And if it tumbles right, you'll be able to get control of it. record just a little bit more. See if I can travel to another pack or something. You see it travel. If I remember the direction I was heading. I think it was more up this way. Kind of stuck. I have to go down this way. Doubt I'll see anything else in this video in just a little bit after you see some navigation of my tank. But it was tipping over a lot like this. Let's see. Super easy to tip over. The big boy wouldn't have done that. So this is pretty much a lightning only one. Of course you can make this square out of stone instead of metal, so it'll perform just the same. Probably the better option, but something about it being metal made it cooler. And with that tip over, that's all the terrain traversal you need to see.